Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This looks promising. Backward it goes. He'll try from distance! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Alexander-Arnold certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And he welcomes him. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
That's good vision. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's forced to go back. Dani Olmo, he's got away. Dani Olmo.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for the far post. And that should get the job done. Crossed in once more. It's out for a goal kick. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Played back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Kukçu, never out of the action for very long. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his... Yamal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
That'll be a throw-in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that is a little under... Goes for the shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
It's a pretty loose pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga receives it in a good position here. Simeone unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe, he's having a pop! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Knocks it out wide. The ball goes in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Laporte. Vardiol. Yamal. Good purposeful running this. Laporte has given away a free kick. Too close for comfort. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And Yamal. Oh, now he can run away. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Ramos. And he's picked out the run. Van Dijk in with the challenge. Punched away. Algeria are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Messi aims beyond the defence. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dani Olmo, and it's Caicedo. Paredes demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, well measured.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Dani Olmo. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. There they go, hunting in packs. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Ronaldinho is standing over this one.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Ronaldinho! It's run loose. Who's going to get? That's rather hopeful. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And he's only too happy to take that back.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
A header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Serginho making good progress.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Dani Olmo can see things, others simply cannot. Caicedo. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Lovely feet. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one. Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
And it's Serginho. Kukçu. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. He is just caressing the ball. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries from distance. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goal-mouth action.
That's a good ball out wide. That's going across. Impressive jump! Harmlessly behind. Yamal does well to get it back. Paredes. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Mbappe. And the shot! And it's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Algeria have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Algeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Paredes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. The final 5 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's found a way through. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. The pass is intercepted. Paredes. Great vision. Yamal picks it up out wide. Laporte plays it long. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Ronaldinho. And that is as far as it goes. Algeria have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Portugal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Camavinga, and here's Ribéry, and Ribéry! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught napping. Aimed at the far side. And now they can... Camavinga! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Barcola. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is just caressing the ball. Tries a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Camavinga, Paredes, and it's Paredes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's destined for the flank. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes on his marker. Out for a throw. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Paredes.
Algeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga. Ribéry. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Applies the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Camavinga. Now Paredes. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Ribéry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Camavinga. Messi. Played out to the left flank. And he's being shifted off it. Yamal. He is through here. Van Dijk. Messi. And that was nowhere near his best. Camavinga. No way through there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Yamal. Camavinga simply refused to be outdone there. And Ribéry! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ribéry clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Simeone. Oh, he's bustling through here. Closing in on goal. Ribéry. Yamal. Yamal in acres of space out wide. He's found the... Yamal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Added time.
Ruben Neves getting forward. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho. Messi. And it's Paredes. And here's Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Algeria finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
For Algeria, number 13.
So we're off again.
Coming on to replace him.
Algeria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's in a great position here. Ruben Neves. Over to the right flank. Algeria different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Algeria needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't...
And the finish! And yes, it's there! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Algeria restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Orban. Now it's Camavinga. That has not gone well.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, what has happened here? Crosses it in. Gavi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Algeria perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rudiger. Simeone. Dembele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. He's found some space. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Paredes. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, played through for the wide man. Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good climb! And he hits the net. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.